Anthony Joshua has called out Deontay Wilder and Joseph Parker as he vowed to add the WBC and WBO belts to his WBA and IBF heavyweight crowns. The Briton defended his titles by stopping Carlos Takam after 10 rounds at the Principality Stadium in Cardiff on Saturday night, the 28th of October, despite suffering a suspected broken nose after a head clash in the second round. After his 19th win in as many fights in his professional career, Joshua spoke enthusiastically about his future. "The possibilities are bubbling nicely in the distance," he said. "I'm not worried about 2018 because of the potential possibilities to come. I want the other two belts out there, whether it's Wilder first or Parker." While Joshua's coach, Rob McCracken, said he hoped a fight against WBO champion Joseph Parker would be next, Joshua's promoter Eddie Hearn said about WBC champion Deontay Wilder has to happen. "Deontay Wilder against AJ has to happen," he said. "There's also a great heavyweight called Tyson Fury who has to come back to the sport. Anthony Joshua wants to be in the real fights. I promise the fans Anthony Joshua will give you the fights that you want. I promise you that." Deontay Wilder, Joseph Parker, Tyson Fury are the 2018 fights. There have been rumors suggesting Joshua's next fight could be in Las Vegas or in Nigeria, but Hearn insisted he was keen to hold the 28-year-old's next fight on British shores. "I don't think we should go abroad. I think we should stay right here," he said. "We should keep the British flag flying, but I promise you he will fight anyone." Joshua stops Takam. While Joshua successfully defended his crowns, Takam proved to be a much harder opponent than many had expected. The Cameroonian-born fighter had his right eye badly damaged, briefly dropped to the canvas in the fourth round following a heavy hook from Joshua, but soldiered on, despite being twice inspected by ringside medics. The 36-year-old landed a couple of heavy shots on Joshua in the seventh round, after suffering a heavy cut near his left eye by the halfway mark, and had his eyes inspected before the beginning of the ninth round. One round later, however, referee Phil Edwards stepped in to end the contest after a couple of headshots from Joshua had found their target. Anthony Joshua lands a shot on Carlos Takam during their fight at the Principality Stadium on the 28th of October. Getty Images. Takam, a late replacement for the injured mandatory challenger, Kubrat Pulev, was visibly unimpressed by the decision, while Joshua said he had no interest in the decision taken by the officials. "Listen, I come to fight," the Briton said. "And up until the end, Takam put on a good show. I was boxing him, trying to break him down. Unfortunately, the referee stopped the fight. I think the fans wanted to see Takam lying on the floor." Britain's former undisputed heavyweight champion Lennox Lewis said the resistance put up by Takam was exactly the sort of test Joshua required. "This was just the type of fight, experience and adversity that Anthony Joshua needed," he was quoted as saying by BBC Sport. "He wasn't at his best, but you won't always be, and it's those times you have to find a way.